everybody. Good day. I am introducing the batting eye to you today. My name is Sasha, and I'm gonna just do a short clip of giving yourself a summer glow. And I know for a lot of people during the summer, having on makeup and then you have, hair, it's a lot to keep up with. I mean, we tend to put the hair up away from the neck most of the time during the summer, or wearing sophisticated looking braids. So today I'm basically going to show you just a few quick tips on how to give yourself a beautiful glow. All right, so some of the products that I'm going to be using, I have Fenty Beauty, which is Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty, which is Rihanna. I have the Sephora Contour Palette, which is also used as a blush. And I have the Becca highlighter, which is a powder, and it's called Champagne Pop. I'm going to be using those three items to help achieve the look that I would love to achieve during the summertime without having a lot of product or skincare on my face causing buildup on my skin, deepening my pores, because anything liquid of that sort usually falls into the pores. It's just basically going to help keep down the maintenance of wearing makeup every day. So this actually helps with the daily routine. It's very quick, especially if you're going to work, maybe going to the gym, because I know a few ladies that like to actually put on makeup before they go to the gym, and I'm actually one of those people. Not. I would actually like maybe throw on some eyelashes and go to the gym, but not like, I think nothing is wrong with putting on a little makeup before you go out. There's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty much normal. I'm just here to explain and show some of the few tips that I know as far as giving yourself a summer glow. This is great for on the go, and this is great for a quick trick, as opposed to like just piling up foundation, concealer, finishing powder. You're already gonna have a finished look with the way I'm gonna show you today. Okay. All right, so some of the tools you're gonna need a fan brush. Okay, so this is basically gonna help fan out the highlight over the higher part of your cheekbone here. Okay, and actually I would start with like some skin that's already pre-moisturized. I actually use cocoa butter Vaseline, which is very good, because Vaseline is great for everything, right? Even for sores, wounds, dryness. I use it like in the morning after I wash my face. My face tends to get a little dry, and I do have combination skin. So using the cocoa butter Vaseline really works for me. So I've even tried vitamin E in the past. Just certain things that I know that actually works for my skin, and in order for me to know what works for yours, we would need a consultation. In order to get a consultation with me, you can get a consultation over the phone, you can get a consultation over my FaceTime, you can get a consultation over my live on Facebook. There are so many ways to do it. I can even freelance to you for a consultation if you're not really sure what type of product you should be using, as opposed to moisturizers or oils. Basically, knowing your skin type will actually help you pick out the right product for you. So I use the Vaseline that has cocoa butter in it. So I know it's gonna hydrate, and that's why I have this very nice, shine to my skin right now. It looks very clean and natural and glowy. Okay, so but if you feel like if you use Vaseline, you feel like it's a little oily for you, I would go ahead and use the Becca, which is a loose powder, translucent powder, and it has a little bit of a shine to it. I'm gonna show you how to use that as well later on today. All right, so what I like to do is I like to start off with a somewhat like a setting spray, and I really encourage you to make some of your own at home. So what you could do is mix some aloe leaf, take the gel out, maybe boil it up in like a little pot or whatnot, or just stir it around until it's really smooth and slimy, and add a little water and shake it up really well and spray it on your skin. But what I have here is I have something that I've had for maybe a year or so. It's still good and I still have a lot left. And this is what I seem to be using a lot. It's called Osmotics Cosmeceuticals. Blue Copper 5 Cooling Mist. So the Copper 5 actually has really good benefits in it. It helps to get rid of inflammation in your skin, takes away redness, and leaves a really cool sensation. Feels like you've been pretty much refreshed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it on. And also another good benefit for this, even though I don't have fine lines just yet, do I? There's something up there. So, it actually helps with plumping your skin and smoothing out the fine lines and wrinkles. So like, who doesn't want that? So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray that on top of my face. Oh, it feels so great. Oh my gosh. Okay, as you can see, just by looking at my skin, it looks like it's been refreshed. And that's what we want to do to our skin before we start adding our natural glow regimen that we're going to do right now. So I'm going to let that dry up a little bit because we don't want to smear the makeup. We want it to set in certain areas. So I would say let that dry. And usually I have a fan, but today we're going to do without the fan. All right. So, my favorite glow is like a sunset glow where you have like a few different contrasts of color. So I'm gonna go with the Sephora Contour Blush Palette and open that up so you can see the colors in there. Pretty, right? So I have a brush and it has like a contouring brush at the end, okay? So you can actually use this to contour if you like, and that's what we're gonna do in order to achieve our natural glow look for the summer. So for someone that would be a little bit darker than me, this palette is great for all tones and all colors. For someone a little bit darker, I would say go with the darkest shade, and then also go with the rose brown shade as well. So you can actually mix both. And I usually mix mine up. So I'm just gonna do it like this. I'll just show you really quick. So I tap a little bit of this and a little bit of that, mix together, tap it a little bit. You wanna get that extra product off. And just put it right here in the contouring area, which is right in between the high cheekbone and toward the middle of the jawline. So you're gonna put it right here. All right, shake enough of that powder off because you don't want it to leave a really dark smear. And just work its way in, just keep brushing it in. We're gonna do the other side. Tap, tap, tap. And we're gonna do the other side. So this is really gonna help accentuate that glow. What it's gonna do is gonna draw attention to the higher cheekbone where you'll actually see the glow lay once we apply it. But here at the, in between the jaw line and the high cheekbone, this is gonna help accentuate and also give you a slimmer effect on the face. You can actually bring that around if you like. And underneath the jawline as well. And if it makes you feel more comfortable to go, so you can follow that line, you can also do it that way too. There is no right or wrong way to actually, put your makeup on. It depends on how you're placing it. So you want to make sure we have it in the right area. So if you want to make sure, you can go like, and make sure it's there. But since I know that we're gonna put it directly in the middle, that's where it falls, okay? So after that, we're gonna go ahead and use another brush. Now this brush is gonna actually help blend it out just a little bit more. So here we go. Blend, 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 blend. The secret to contouring is to make sure that you are blending it in. In some occasions, you can actually sit it there just to give you a dark definition, but in this case, we want to keep it as natural and neutral as possible so that you can tell. I mean, if you can, it just looks very natural. Like right now, it looks very natural and settled. And maybe the light could be making it more intensified because I have a light on and that can intensify it. But looking here in the regular mirror, it's very natural looking. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and incorporate our orange tone to help give us that sunset glow. So this here is going to go right above that line that we created for the contour. We're going to put it right here. Just tap it into place like so. So we're going to say this is your cheek. You're going to put it on your cheek. And the other side. And to help you define that area better, you can also smile and just apply it just like that. And you don't want to put like it directly on the cheek in circular motion. You want to pat it onto the skin because remember, we already have a beautiful moisturizer. We got a setter on our skin. It's going to keep it nice and hydrated. So we don't walk out and our skin is just like poof, dry. You never want to put dry products on dry skin. That will cause it to look dry and flaky, and we definitely don't want that. We want it to look nice and lustrous and youthful, and that is the look that we're going to achieve. Okay, so now that we have that on, and I'm using this color right here, now that we have that on, we can go ahead and apply our highlight by Becca, and this is called Champagne Pop. Okay, so what I like to do at this point is take our fan brush, go ahead and dab that in. Okay, and just apply it okay. Now that looks a little bright, but that's okay. Because what we want to do, we want to attract the natural sunlight to this area when we walk outside. That's the whole point of doing this video, is to give you a glow. Summer glow. It's a summer glow. All right, we're going to go to the other side. And you just want to apply upon the cheekbone, right underneath the eye. So if you have, like, for instance, any dark circles, sometimes if I don't get enough rest, I do get that fatigue underneath the eye. So you can also apply that aloe that I was talking to you about making on your own. You can actually apply a little bit of that aloe right underneath there, and that would actually help plumpen it up and soothe it out. As far as that, you don't want to put highlighter on something that's dark or something that has a lot of lesions on it, like pimples and stuff like that, because obviously anything light is going to draw attention to it, and especially with shimmer, you try to avoid those areas. My skin is not as clear, but this is me with no makeup at all except for the contour and highlight, and I do have some, a few discolorations here and there, but you can actually cover that with the stuff we just used, like the contour, and we just use some of this. It's not gonna make it pop out, it's just gonna like kind of blend it in more. So here we go. Finish that. And then what I like to do is I kind of like to take it to the T-zone. And a T-zone would be like, don't. And I want to say an I zone because I want to go here, up, and over. So we already did that. Now we're going to take it upon the bridge of your nose. Now I see a lot of people, actually putting it here at the tip. Okay, like if that's what you like, then you can definitely do that. But in order to avoid a, Rudolph the Red-Nosed effect, you want to just brush it on the bridge of your nose ever so lightly, not here on the tip. But if you like it, I love it. And just brush it here on top of the brows. That way you have a little bit of the luminous around the brow area, which can also make it look like it has a lifting effect. Instead of using tons of concealer and all that stuff that you guys use to make it look extra extraordinary. But we're not going to go down that path today. We're going to keep it natural and glowy. All right, so this is my glowy look. I've used the Becca Pop Champagne and the Sephora palette. This is called Blush Contour. And like I said, this is perfect for any and everybody of color. Even this one is perfect. All right, so I do have something that I do really love that I did not get a chance to use, but I'm gonna show you how to use it in another way. The Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, okay? So, I love this so much because the gold is very gold. And I use it a lot, and that's why it's cracked up. So, what I would do with this to give you a beautiful summer glow on your lids, you need a makeup brush, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a crease makeup brush and I'm just gonna bedazzle that around the whole dome of my lid. So here we go. And that is just to give me a like glow effect without having too much eye makeup on, you know? My eyelashes got stuck to each other. Okay. So just put it right here in the dome of the eye. And it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you get it here around this area, that's the dome, underneath the crease, you're fine. Anything above, you would be doing it your way, which is okay with me. There is no way to be perfect. I'm not training you guys to be perfect. I want you guys to feel comfortable, not intimidated by seeing other people with beautiful makeup and wondering why your makeup doesn't look that way, because not everybody has the same touch, not everybody has the same pressure touches, and all that really does count. Also depends on what your face looks like, if your eyes are structured a certain way. So here we go. Right in the dome of your eye. And if you want, you could drag a little bit to the corner, but I'm gonna show you a little trick for that in just a few minutes. And this is actually a highlighter. You can use this on your cheek. So if you wanted to use, if you want the extra glow, because if I'm not already glowing enough for you, the extra glow would be adding more highlighter on top of the highlighter you have. And because an extra glow would work out, because this is more gold than the Pop Champagne. So let's try it out just to show you guys. And you don't have to do it this way because I feel like I have one enough already, but just to show you. Do you see any bit of a difference? I can. And this has a more glowy effect. Glow and more glowy. Glow and glowy. So let's get it glowy. Now that's only if you just love and you just want tons of glitter and you just obsessed with it like I am, because that would be me. I will put on tons of that. So okay, let's go on to explaining to you about the setting powder from Becca, which is a setting powder, setting powder highlighter, which is basically, it has a little shimmer to it, but it sets your makeup and also gets rid of like extra oils on your face. If you feel a little oily or greasy, you can put that on. But we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a little shimmer right in the corner of our eyes, just so we can have a little twinkle. And I am gonna use the Fenty Beauty palette. And I love this palette because every time I see it, I think of like warm tones, cool tones. I actually got this in the middle of winter, but I love it so much because it has a lot of like some summer tones in it. Beautiful. So I'm going to use this center color right here. And let's see, what's the name of the center color? It's called Stone Cold, okay? Because it is stone cold. All right, so I would get a brush here. Put it right here in the corner of your eye. Okay? And that is definitely going to draw lighting to your beautiful eyes. So whether you have brown, green, purple, hazel, dark brown. I mean, I have beautiful dark brown eyes. And it just basically will help open up my eye just a little bit and also accentuate my beautiful dark eyes. In your case, you may have blue, green, whatever color you have, it will accentuate because it's a very neutral tone. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the Becca setting powder. I like to just pour a little bit into the top where I'm not using too much product. And I have like a little kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna dust that in areas that we did not touch. Okay, here we go. So you're gonna do shake, shake, shake. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put it here, around the lip. This is actually gonna help when you go out into the humidity, right? I mean, I live in Florida, so we have a lot of humidity here. And whether you're living in Vegas, Arizona, or somewhere where it's very tropical, like Dominican Republic, you know, Cuba, you know, you're definitely gonna need something to help get rid of those oils. So, and you can even pat it on top of your shimmer. And it doesn't do a lot to it, just equalizes it. Okay? So for my lip, I decided to go with something that has shimmer in it. And typically for a summer, you can go with a chapstick, an SPF chapstick, because you definitely want to protect your skin from the sun. Also, before I applied everything else, I've already had an SPF on before the Vaseline. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a really pretty unicorn lip. Now this color I have, you can get this from any drugstore. This is very affordable. And it's Wet n Wild, and it's called Unicorn So. So like, I know people are like, just to give your lips a very iridescent look, this is beautiful. So we're gonna put some on. Now, you don't have to do this. I chose to do this because I love it. You can use any color you like. Whatever lipstick you like, you can use red, blue, whatever color whatever you feel like that day. If you're feeling like tan, put on a tan. You feeling like brown, put on a brown. The good thing about this makeup that we just did without having tons of foundation on, and I look like I'm so ready, like I just got finished doing my entire face, and that is not even what happened. I mean, we did the entire face, but we didn't add foundation. We used a contour blush palette. We used 2 highlighters, Becca and Fenty. And then we used only 1 eyeshadow. Like, it doesn't take all day to get yourself done. And then on top of that, we even addressed the oily issue with our skin. So if you become oily, you know, I would say bring something in your purse. Like they have little packets of like rice sheets you can take with you. If you feel a little oily, you can just blot it right on top of your skin. So you don't have to carry anything like this with you. This is just before you head out the house to make sure you're set all together. Now, if you feel like your setting powder makes you feel a little dry, shake up your setting spray and spray it on. okay? And what that does, that rehydrates your makeup, it refreshes your makeup, and refreshes your skin. Now you're feeling like brand new, super refreshed. I mean, you just got a kick of mist, so you're ready to go out into the humidity and the warm heat and still look beautiful and flawless and glowous. Like, really. I just made that word up, glowous. But I just want to thank you for taking time out to look at my video. This is my first video on my website so far. And check in every day. Every day I'm going to do something different. Every day I would love to teach you something different. Email me if you have any questions about brushes, any questions about certain looks you're trying to achieve. Again, I don't practice on being perfect at all, because I'm definitely not that. And I want you guys to be able to achieve this look at home with your eyes closed. Because once you figure out what type of brush you need and what type of powder you need for your skin, you're all set. You're all set. Also, I just want to let you guys know that if you are one of those people who don't wear makeup and who is new to my website and I haven't met you before, I am locally here in Naples, Florida. I'm very close to Bonita Springs, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Marco Island, and other places connected. I do freelance and I also teach classes. Take a look at my website, not just my video. There's other things and other events that you can stay posted with. When you sign up to be a subscriber to my emails, you will receive, depending on how many people. But I did suggest that you sign up. The first 2 people that sign up to subscribe will get a free makeup lesson, and also get their makeup done for free. And I use airbrushing when I do makeup, so I'll be using my higher end products to demonstrate and also use you as a model if you like. Other than that, I also am a personal shopper. So if you're one of those people that need extra help, and when you go to places, you feel like you're not being taken care of, you're kind of being rushed away, you didn't feel like you really got the right product for you, I can actually go in the store with you together. I can help you pick out all the products you need to get your look, your complete look. That's lips, eyes, eyelashes, foundation. We will take as long as an hour, depending on your budget, hour or 2, just to make sure you're leaving feeling confident in what you bought. When you take it home, you'll be able to apply it the correct way. The correct way. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? I do not get enough rest and I don't drink coffee. So at the same time, I just want to say thank you again. And if you ever need any help whatsoever, I'm your personal shopper. I am your makeup artist. Contact me for your needs. Thank you and have a blessed day.